Hey, what's up, you guys? Um, I'm making this video to offer you guys some ideas and some counseling and some leadership about a possible plan for our progression. And this idea is the idea that we can talk to gods, maybe Lord Vishnu, and possibly try to create shoes that are blessed and um they when you wear them they actually fix because I've learned a lot about this universe, and one of the cool things I've learned is that our bodies are magical and science is non-existent, and our bodies can be replaced with new body parts. And I've experienced lots of new body parts throughout my life, and I've learned lots of amazing miracles, healings, self-repairings can occur. Like when I was a kid, I was born with a red birthmark on the side of my head right here. It was very sacred because I was born on Passover, January 14th, and it's a sacred date out of the Bible. I was born on biblical Passover, the date that the Bible says, and not the Hebrew Passover, but the biblical Passover, January 14th, the 14th day of the first month, just like the Bible says. But anyways, I had a birthmark on my head, right? A red birthmark that went along with my birthday. Because they're supposed to put lamb's blood on the doorposts. So it was pretty cool. It was synchronistic, and it was artistic. It was cool. But God, for some reason, the universe thought it would be better if my head was just white. So now I have a white head with no birthmark, which is very weird for me, because I'm used to having a red dot on my head. So that's pretty amazing, right? Now I just want to allow my experience to actually be used for power, and I want to help us capitalize on this amazing truth that we have bodies that are permeable. Our body structures are permeable, and we can evolve. My feet have been destroyed with acid many times in my life. Like I've even been to the hospital for it. Yeah, and when I tried to fix it, like the whole city was setting me up for a long time. And even when I tried to fix it with buying on baking soda to fix the acid on my foot, dude, the baking soda was acid too. Yeah, and I remember I ate the whole box of baking soda because I told God that that would make people hate to poison people, because we eat all of our family's food and we do all of our family's drugs. We smoke the whole pookie, and we eat all of the poison food because that's smarter for the universe. And it's always been successful. I've seen funny stuff, funny food, and funny drugs, and I've always been successful. So it's really good for fighting the relinquishment of property, because Ohm thinks that it can come and tell people, "Hey, relinquish your property, and then you can succeed into heaven." So I don't like that idea. So getting rid of that from Ohm is really good. Um, One way to do it is eat all your family's food and do all your family's drugs, because danger is one of the things that does to get you into the habit of relinquishing property. Yeah, and um, I want to work on capitalizing on all the amazing stuff God has shown me about my body, like scars. I had little tiny bicep scars from little tiny bicep cuts, long lines along the tube of my bicep, like not long ways up and down, but side to side, across the side of my bicep, right? I had three. Two of them were deeper than the first one, but at first they were all kind of the same. They were all kind of the same, but then one day God edited the top two extremely deep, like night crawlers, and for a while they looked like Bubba scars. Where God fixed them and they're flat now, cool and white, flat and white, like I want them. But before they looked like Bubba, black farmer scars with actual bulges of scar tissue over the skin, dude. Two long night crawlers. I was like, dude. People used to look at me like I was a freak. But it was just like God gave me those, dude. I don't know. He wanted me to look like a badass or something. and uh, and my red dot is gone. I've seen amazing stuff. My hands have changed shape. My hands have become more like, look, this is what my hands look now. This is what my hands look now. But before they were like, my hands are kind of like bigger, like bigger hands. My hands look like more of like a mountainous, or like I'm an ogre. The bigger, my hands are bigger, like square or something, bigger and square. And then but like recently my feet have been poisoned again after like lots of different it was like 4 times, like 4 times. I had the like question of like, dude, are these shoes poisoned with acid? And it actually did destroy both my feet. And like um it's happened before though, lots of times. And remember I ate the whole box of baking soda? Yeah, the last time it happened, I went to the hospital, and there's a Vishnu temple. There's a Vishnu temple right by the hospital. I don't know where it is. It's like near Pomona. It's in LA County, I think. Near Pomona. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not good with areas, but the Vishnu temple right next to a hospital, and then a 7-Eleven. So it's like an L, right? A Vishnu temple, a hospital, and a 7-Eleven. And I got baking soda from there. It fried my feet. Right when I poured it on my burning acid feet, the baking soda was acid too. And I ate the whole box of baking soda. Yeah. And so like I've seen God heal my feet a lot of times from this. I know what it does, dude. When it at first your skin gets like poofy, dude. Poofy as shit. And sorry, poofy, very poofy, right? And and then the skin gets like it forms like a one. I don't know if it combines it better, combines the skin, but it becomes a solid slab with zero bendiness, almost like a fucking callus, like a thick callus all along the entire bottom of your foot. You know that? It's weird. The skin is not soft and ridges. There are no ridges anymore, right? Bends, folds. Skin doesn't, like if you rub your palm, if you squish your palm skin together, it'll ripple, right? Yeah, tiny ripples are gone from your feet once somebody poisons you them with acid. Tiny ripples disappear, and you can't squish your skin to ripple because it's so hard and fucking made out of callus, glue, something like that, dude. Yeah, it's happened to me lots of times. I don't know how God fixes it. Maybe new foot, new body. I don't fucking know. But it's happened to me lots of times. And I've experienced a new penis head. I burned my penis off with acid, and God put a Tom Cruise face on it. A Tom Cruise face on my penis. And then my balls became super soft, but they didn't burn. My nose destroyed my nose. The whole jail was completely. I was in a hell jail. I was actually in a hell jail. The cops took me in a teleporter. The cops took me through a teleporter to a hell jail. And I was teleporting before I even got to the jail. Yeah, I was on smoking infinite fentanyl and growing fentanyl with magic. Growing fentanyl into my pookie with magic. And I was teleporting. And and they took me to a fentanyl jail where I could fucking protest with acid infinite. And I actually did it. And I was poisoning my ass with acid. And I never shit it out. And I had no plans on shitting it out. I was just gonna leave it in there forever. And then God made me shit it out. I had plans to stay there forever and ever. I said it's never coming out of my asshole. And then I had instant diarrhea. And it pushed it out. I love you, family. But I want to make shoes blessed by Vishnu that have like special systems of producing like more nimbleness, agility, and athleticism, yogic experience, dancing euphoria, sexual sexual pleasure, sexual confidence, beach confidence, um please God, make shoes that are blessed by a God, and maybe get different gods have like different like jobs, maybe, I don't know, like cool, make an environment where there's more God medicine products, God medicine products that like um because there are things you can do to make that condition better, because you can't do yoga anymore, and there are things you could do like cut A's um into the like bendy part of the muscle pad of the toes, the muscle pad right under the toes, like maybe help it promote more, like make them want to flex their onto their toes, make it so the shoe bends easier maybe, and then maybe they'll go on their toes more because their shoe is like designed for it a little bit. It fucking feels natural. I don't know if that would promote tiptoeing, and then like maybe flatness, right? The shoes would be like very good rubber, so that it's fucking hard, and the foot is fucking I don't know much about it. I think if it was hard, well, at least the front part of the toe part was hard. You know how it like bends, so you could like go on your toes more. I don't know. You want it. You want the toe part to be flat, right? So you could like do what do you? I don't fucking know, dude. Do you think it makes it go on your tippy toes? Um, I don't know what makes people go on their tippy toes. um, I like this thing. This makes you a better dancer, dude. World Industries were smart on acid, and they don't do this, dude. They don't teach you about the acid of World Industries. See that fucking shape on the bottom of the shoe? That shit is built for like it's functional, and it's also like own programming, because when you're dancing, your brain fucking thinks that that shit is acid sticky, a different shape of rubber built into the other side of the into the other rubber. That thing, if it was softer rubber and darker, if you make the shape darker and softer rubber, then it actually makes your dancing way better. If you teach people double dutching, that makes you a very active dancer, active, active dancing, and that would probably possibly heal it. Lots of yoga, like maybe jump squats, and you like are leaping off your toes. Um, okay, if you have a shoe that's like hard rubber, right? People are not going to think you're flat footed because it looks like a shoe with the acid flat bottom, right? And then maybe they don't, because if you're wearing like a shoe that is more obvious, then you're gonna be like, oh, look at his fucking paisa feet, right? And then they're gonna like promote that image of him more. So maybe a shoe that can hide it. It looks like Vans or something. And I need to understand what helps it. Please make better God shoes for people that have been poisoned with acid. It's very common in this universe. Thank you.